It is the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and let's talk KNT netball. Some very interesting games to start the season in round one last weekend, and joining me on the line to help us go through it, Sally Bywater is back. G'day, Sally. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you this morning?
Going well, thank you. Going well. Now we've got a bit to get through. Let's first of all talk about the fact that your girls had an extra week off, the Bordertown crew. So what did they get up to? Go and watch any games or just put the feet up and rest?
No, I'm pretty sure they all had a job last week, whether it be umpiring or scoring or canteen duty or coaching. So, yeah, I think they all at least got along to the first games and, had to watch and did a few jobs.
And that's important to note. So just because Bordertown's A grade didn't play last week, and there'll be a club in this situation every week, that other games would have gone on.
That's exactly right. So, even though they're not actually playing, they're good club people, and I'm sure they'll all rock up and help out some way. Everyone looks up to our A grade in our league. So, it's good to see them out and about and helping to get back.
Exactly. All right. Let's have a look at the matches that were played. So we start by having a look at Border Districts. They took on Passaway, beat them in the end by 13 goals here. This is a good game.
Oh, absolutely. Passaway, wanted an exemption at the start of this year, so, they don't have an A reserves team. But, probably don't have the depth that other clubs have. They only come down 13 from Border Districts, who were those ladder leaders last year. So, they were only... in the second half, they only went down by one goal. So I think that was a great finish from Passaway, and let's hope they might get some wins on the board this year and be quite competitive.
That's important to note. Good point out there that I think after half-time, 14-12 in the third and then 13-all in the last. So wasn't much in it once they got their teeth into the game, Passaway. It's a good result for them and a good result for Border Districts to start the year with a win too.
Yep, absolutely. They were always going to get that first win on the board. But, a good game there between those two clubs and, Border's having a nice win.
Yeah. Now, Keith took on Mandala. We know the pedigree of the Crows crew. They're a very strong side, and this game started off nice and even, but really got away from Mandala in the second quarter, didn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Obviously one goal win at a quarter time, but then Keith in that second quarter, 20-9, was just, really good effort. To shoot 20 goals and only keep the opposition to 9 is a fantastic effort and really set the game up for their good win. And, in the end, winning 74-50, again, there'll be some ladder leaders there.
There will be. Obviously, some pretty solid shooting for the game too. When you've got 124 goals scored for the game, the goalies are on fire.
Absolutely. 50 goals would normally get you up there and might get a win. But, 44 goals from our reigning MVP, Danielle Van Kalker, which is a fantastic effort.
Yep. Let's have a look at Panola taking on Lucindale. Interesting game here too. Lucindale starting the year with a win. Didn't have it their own way. Really, they only pulled away in the final quarter where it got away from Panola.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Panola, our A-grade premiers from last year. I know they're look a bit different this year. They've probably lost 3 to 4 players. So, but Lucindale are always up there, and going up 15-8 in the last quarter really set up their win to finish strongly and get that win on the board. And, I think these will be two clubs to watch this year.
Definitely. And then we had the thriller on Anzac Day. Both teams putting forward the Anzac spirit on the big day. This was a beauty. Naracoorte taking on Kybe Bolite, and it seesawed all day long. The last quarter finished in a draw, which saw the whole match finish in a draw.
Absolutely. To finish off the round on Anzac Day, under lights, what more could be asked for on Monday to have a 50-all draw between these two sides? And obviously a game of quarters. Mandala and Naracoorte had their lead in the first quarter. Kybe had a great second quarter, and then that really even last half. And, fantastic to see. And congratulations to Charlie Hodges for winning the Anzac Day medal.
Outstanding finish to the round. So there you go. If you're going to have a draw, you probably want to have it on Anzac Day, I would have thought.
Oh, absolutely. I would have thought that would have been a fantastic game to watch, and now I'm kicking myself I didn't get there.
Well, both of those clubs of now will have a bit of a short turnaround, I guess. Game on Monday, and they'll be back at it again on Saturday, so there might be some sore bodies, I reckon.
You would think so, probably Monday, maybe 1 or 2 trainings for the week, and back into it. Not many days off this week, but I'm sure hopefully they're all fit enough and raring to go.
Well, they both have interesting games to play too. So we'll start with your girls who'll play the first game of the year for them. Bordertown taking on Mandala. It's a road trip for you. This will be an interesting game. Bordertown probably starting favourites, you'd think?
Yeah, you'd think so. Mandala obviously coming off a big loss last week to Keith, and this game's actually playing Friday night under lights at 6:30 out of Mandala. So, yeah, get along there and see that one. But I think this will be a great game, and, yeah, Bordertown might just be a little bit in front, but I think it'll be a close one.
Yep. So good start to the round there under the lights on Friday night. Let's have a look now at what's coming up on Saturday. It seems with the bye this week, by the way, of course, Keith, the Kingston crew don't have an A-grade side, and Border Districts are having the bye, right?
Yep, that's correct. So they'll have the week off this week.
Yeah, okay. So we go to Passaway and Kybe Bolite. Kybe coming off the short break. Good performance last week with the not doing everything but winning, of course, but Passaway were there and thereabouts as well. Should be an interesting game.
Oh, absolutely. I think we were like, obviously, Kybe have got a bit of momentum coming into this game with that nice draw last week, and Passaway weren't outdone last week. They're only just losers. So I think this will be a great game. Kybe probably just edged just in front, but I think it'll be a great one for Passaway's first home game of the year.
All right. Lucindale will take on Keith. This should be a beauty at Lucindale.
Yeah.
Match of the round stuff.
Yep, absolutely match of the round, I think. Obviously these two teams will be top three probably by the end of the year, so I think it'll be great. Lucindale's first home game, Keith making the trip, and obviously both had some good wins last week, and I'm going to pick Lucindale in a close one.
All right. Naracoorte and Panola, another interesting game, this one. So Panola, of course, last year's champ, slightly different side this year. Naracoorte thereabouts. Who do you like in this one?
Oh, another great game. I think these are just cracker games all this round, which is really good to see. I think, Panola obviously looked good last year. A bit of a change this year. Naracoorte, great start to the season last week. So a bit of youth, a bit of experience in both these sides. I'll go with Naracoorte in a close one.
All right. And that is round 2 of matches in KNT netball. Should be a great round. And Sally, anything else before we wrap up?
Yeah, I think we're obviously thinking towards country champs. So I think the girls will be starting out in the courts with their trainings next week. So we're looking forward to seeing those teams in a few weeks. And good luck to everyone this week.
Excellent. Good luck to everyone hitting the courts in KNT netball. And Sally, we'll catch you next week.
Sounds great. Thank you.